Yo, what's that word, Bryson? I asked you something. What's up? If you saw a kid with a Minecraft onesie at school, would you laugh? Uh, Probably depending on how they looked in the Minecraft onesie, but I probably think like, what the fuck? Why the fuck they got this on in school? But I probably wouldn't be too. Well, depending on how immature I am with the shit. Like, if I'm in like eighth grade or some shit, eighth grade, second grade, well not second grade, eighth grade, freshman, I might. I ain't gonna front. Because my neighbor said everybody loved it. He's short with glasses. Yeah, I probably might laugh at the nigga. Lord knows. That don't make it right though, but damn near. I'm +1 on that. So I feel bad because he doesn't know. Well, I mean you shouldn't, but well, yeah, I guess you could say you shouldn't. You shouldn't really feel bad, but I mean it is what it is. Motherfucker wear what they want to school, I guess, but I think they kind of got to be aware that somebody would laugh at them if they was wearing whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So he really believes that everyone loves him and thinks he's cool. It kind of makes me mad. Uh, I mean, it shouldn't. He could. I guess you say he could think. He could think what he want to think, low key, but that don't make it true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was growing up. I ran into a lot of people like that. As far as a motherfucker, like yo, they think everybody fuck with him, but they don't. But yeah, he could do what he want to do, I guess. Autopilot will navigate the sharing hype train settings to help you earn more support from each hype train. Enable autopilot. Cause like he gets bullied behind his back. Yeah, that ain't cool. Well, I mean, ain't no form of bullying cool. Cyber bullying, bullying behind the motherfucker back, bullying the motherfucker in their face. Ain't none of it cool, but so you should react to more chains. Change for real vids. I got you. I think that's the. No, I don't think that's the Asian nigga. I think that's the nigga with the animation videos. I got you. I'll definitely do that. Cause I ain't really got shit to react to right now anyway. I'm gonna be on this joint for like an hour 30 or some shit like that. Just to give me, just to give me a, just to give me a stream in and shit. So, let me see. Okay. He has one called like relatable things or something. Alright, but I got you. I'm gonna react to it now. Let me. Damn. Hope I ain't just clicking no bullshit. Let me get this. You feel what I'm saying? It's a good vid. Bet I got you. Let me go ahead and let me just get let me get OBS open and shit. So I do rock with little shorty vids and shit. That shit nice. I fuck with that shit. What's that word I seen? I mean, you should have knew when he was giving you a bullshit name. You should have been pulling him out the car, brother. It took too long. Good day. Yeah, I'm good, broski. Wow. Jesus Christ. They hit this vehicle? Or is this vehicle already like this? Good God. Where the hell his lady at? Jesus, his stomach big as hell. Nigga, how you gonna say she was driving, bitch? The police knew this dumb, this dirty, light skinned, bald head, balding ass nigga was driving. This lady drunk as shit. I don't know if he was drunk, but she drunk than a motherfucker. They smashed that vehicle though. Jesus. Ford Taurus. Good God. Oh, okay. Thank the Lord that joint empty. That had to be a seatbelt. That like, I'm pretty sure if he would have did something to her, that should have been like purple or some shit. That's that tug from that seatbelt. And she was sitting in the passenger, and it's like, yeah, that's the seatbelt shit. His name is Keaton Johnson. Why would he say his name is Carlos? That nigga picked a bogus ass name. Let me eat my cheese balls, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, is they twins? What's up, dude, man? I don't know if that charge gonna stick, brother. Felony assault on a police officer. All he did was drive off. One dumb thing y'all do be doing is trying to grab onto motherfuckers' vehicles while they're driving off. Bad, that's bad, that's bad decision making on y'all part. You can't blame another nigga for that. You decided to latch on to his vehicle like you was a goddamn anchor. This nigga dumb as hell. What you doing? Doing reactions. I'm on I'm doing reactions on Twitch currently. Oopie. Oopo. Or Oop. I bet if I botched your name. Can you do me a favor? What's up, bro? Well, I really can't do you no favors because I'm sitting here and you are where you are, so I don't really know about all that, but what's up, nigga? Just drop my shit like a dumbass. Just fuck myself up, Jack. I knew the nigga that was talking to him was gonna say, "Boy, they can take you out the handcuffs now, fuck you up." I wouldn't be surprised. This officer stepped aside and that dude beat the shit out of him. He's absolutely pissed. Guess who's back from the dead? Come on, BJ. You can't type in all caps, gang. No stream elements gonna get you up out of there. But I untimed you. What's up, bro? I think this lady is intoxicated, so I don't think she knows what she's talking about. And y'all not gonna get dude name, so y'all better off letting her go because, well, she was with him when he pulled off, but that don't really count. So, yeah. I talk to people all the time, and you're lying. I'm not sure she's lying, but whatever. We can roll with that. Yeah, but they not giving y'all no information, gang. Well, he gonna have to give up. Yeah, well, he gonna have to give up something when they book him. He gonna have to go with his real name, or they gonna book him under John Doe and just keep his ass in there. And then he gonna be fucked. Shut up, nigga. W video Midwest safety, I guess. Should I watch Jesser next? Yeah, I'm gonna watch Jesser because I'm tired of all these crime videos. What's up, Swing Ling? Where you from, my nigga? Let me get into this next video. And if you got Twitch, follow me on Twitch, nigga. Links in my description. Let's get into this video though, man. Hold on. This video is titled Stand Overnight in a Football Stadium 24-Hour Challenge by Jesser. No way Jesser just had Will Ferrell in his video. That's tough. Damn, this like a overseas football game or soccer game. That's crazy. Jesus. BMO Harris Stadium. Not gonna lie, the fact that he has a LA soccer team tattoo is kind of wild. You usually get like, especially for places that got all uh, four major sports teams. What would that be? That would be hockey. With no, three. That would be hockey, baseball, hockey, baseball, basketball, and football. For him to have the soccer team tattooed is crazy. That's like somebody having a Chicago Fire tattoo, whatever they symbol is. Which I guess you could say that would be a major sports team. I guess that would be five. Whatever. Well, I thought this was a. I thought he had a head tattoo. That's tough. Whoever he got to do that work is they unless it's like stickers, but I doubt it's stickers. If they actually painted that on, that's tough. On a $30 budget, yeah, you might as well get two cheese pieces, bro. Eat one now, save one for later. Dang. Yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah, they got dealt a bad hand. And they can't get no drink. Jesus. Well, I thought there was actual flies. Will Ferrell owned half of the I was gonna say LA Fire. LA whatever. So the LA Falcons, I guess. It's a fitting name. To my guy bought it for me. Typical. Yeah, Dusty gonna have that man lose his job just for your video. You know what I'm saying? Let the Hispanic brother work. Zach like. W finesse. He gave up the rest of y'all pizza. How tall is Jessup? He look like he's 6'4" right here. Unless he just real short. Jesus. Yo, if you in the stream, make sure you like the stream, man. I thought he was finna get I thought there was finna be Shell to Adidas. Wow. Who? That's tough. He like he like a regular dude. It'd be regular people that be walking around. And they be like owners of teams and big companies. That's tough. Wow. Why is his why is his button up shirt like why is it a half shirt? Whatever. Maybe that's stylish or something. FIFA World Cup 2025 play in. Yeah, brother, he got like a $45 million mansion he live in. And he got time to stay in his stadium. Well, I was gonna say how he gonna shower because that pool probably got chlorine in it, but they are in the stadium. That stadium got showers. I ain't gonna lie, this stadium is very, very, very nice. If I had to put it if I had to put it one way, this is a very nice stadium compared to where the Chicago Fire play. Chicago Fire play on where is that? That's not in LaGrange. I think it's like right by LaGrange though. But Chicago Fire got a bullshit stadium. I think I forgot who they share they stadium with, but they do like the monster truck jam and all that in that stadium. Stadium kind of trash if you ask me. This stadium nice though. What? Oh no, that's ass. What is the fan section? So I guess they well no hell no standing up for an entire soccer game. You know how trash that is. He out there with his feet out. Jesus. It's crazy how they just there and all these workers are just cleaning up. I wonder how much they get paid. Probably minimum wage, maybe a little more. I'll be pissed. Who was that? His daddy? this man keep kicking it. Well, so far as between the three of y'all, he's been the closest. Okay, he was already wearing shell-toed Adidas. That's probably why he couldn't kick for real. They make queen size air mattresses. Who are these people? Is this Jesser's team? Why are they still here? This game is over. Should they go home? Or is this like players from the team? Are they part of the video? I might be asking too many questions. Good thing he bought them big ass pants. the the vault. What is this? This is where they keep the money. What's up? What's up, Tropical BR? Oh, that couch right there. You can tell that is horrible to sleep on. Like this right here, terrible furniture. Probably not even that comfy. If I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack. Well, fuck that. I know it ain't comfy. Look at it. It's that furniture that they be putting in like. I bet this the furniture they have in like rich people cribs, where it's not comfy, but it's like for aesthetic, and nobody ever sits on it. Nah, that's tough. I thought this was like a pillow, but this mattress come with a headboard. Who are these people though? Like, why are they still there? Do they work there? Is these the workers' family? Cause these are workers over here. At least I think they workers. Yeah, those are workers. Okay. No way that they put this on like on the Jumbotron. That's tough. I always say, imagine playing 2K on one of these. 2K like Madden. It'd trip me out because it would probably hurt my eyes a lot. But when I was like 15 and 16, I always wanted to do something like this. Now, it'll probably be kind of trash. Cause just look how pixelated it look. Yeah, it's not really that high def. Well, it's high def, but it's terrible for gaming. Wow. Tricked him. Peter Neto. What's up, Taran? Make sure you like the stream, brother. Make sure you sub. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you subbed up, my guy. They both tied. Oh no. Oh, that's who that was. I fake seen him over there. That's Puka family? Okay, that's tough. That was probably just to get him in the video, so he had to wait there. It makes sense. Shout out Puka Nakua. Yeah, see, I peeped him. Right here. Didn't know that was him because he got the beard going on. So maybe he got people sitting over here that's just gonna be in his video. You good? Yeah, I'm good, bro. It's just late over here in America. Be up. It's a gummy. What's this, like Gushers? What, he get nothing? I ain't gonna lie. That candy. Well, I don't know if that's candy. That gotta be candy. It can't be nothing else. That candy probably decent. He racially accused him. Say yeah, but you look exhausted. I mean, I am. I wouldn't lie to you. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I've did this well, not a juggling challenge, but I've did this juggling before. I think the most I ever done with a soccer ball was like 6 or 7 or maybe 8, something like that. I don't know. Where you from, my man's Taro Tyron? 7. Damn, okay. He just went crazy. How how good are Nintendo Switches? I never had I've ever had well I've had a Nintendo device, but this was way back in the day. I had a Nintendo 64. I never had like a DS or like what was it like a 3DS or something like that. I never had one of those. New people that had them though. If y'all ever had a 3DS or a DS or a DSi or whatever the hell them shit's called, let me know in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all rock with them joints. I was hoping to say why I look so dark. I forgot to cut the lighting on this joint. See, the Nintendo DS was the DS better? Was it the was I don't know which one was better. Was it the DS or the DS or the 3DS? So I don't think 2DS was a thing, but I remember Nintendo DS and the 3DS was like popular. At least when I was in like 6th grade, 7th grade, maybe 5th grade. I don't know. I forget. Yo, if you in the stream, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you sub up, man. What do you get? Did he get a soccer math book, or it's just like a what you call that joint? An accelerator reader, or whatever that thing is called. One of them reading acceleration books. Soccer for Dummies. Dang, his lining is kind of crazy. He's experienced some form of male pattern baldness. He probably like 23 as well. He told me he used to sleep at 9:30. I used to go to sleep at like at least 10. Well, who am I lying to? I used to go to sleep at like 12 or 2 at least. So I used to stream. I used to stream at like 8, 9, and then be asleep at least like 2 in the morning. And I'd be up all night, bro. Dumb shit. W video Jesser. W freaking video. Mr. Beast. How long have I been reacting? Like an hour. I probably can do another 30 minutes. Well, probably. I can do another 30 minutes. Oh yeah, let me react to some more, let me react to some of my man's videos that he was telling me about. Oh, let me react to the State Boys video too. This video is titled Perp Gets 20 Years for Shooting at Georgia Troopers After Pursuit. I'm so tired, Jet. I can't even lie. I'm definitely going to sleep after this. Let me find that video that my man said he wanted me to react to. Chains. That. Yo, if y'all in here, make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure y'all subbed up too, man. And I got a video dropping for y'all. I edited it and everything. I should be putting it out yeah, I'm putting it out today. I'm gonna put it out before I go to sleep, actually. I just gotta make a thumbnail. Hey, this video was in 2021. What was this, September? Or probably not September, January. He not going nowhere in this Honda Civic though, bro. He might as well gave it up, low key. I ain't gonna front. You getting nowhere, my guy. And he blowing red lights. Dang, he pulling clean up on this joint. This Civic slow. You might as well jump out this joint. Weird ass street. They finna pit this nigga. Was that somebody standing there? Georgia streets are built so weird. Why the streets so little? Is this a gated community? What? What, these houses worth a couple million or something? Is he going home? You got people looking out their windows like, who is this? Jesus. I was about to say, yeah, bro. Come on. He whipping that joint though. That is a gated community. What? He getting up out of there. Well, not really, but for him to be in a Honda Civic, he is driving like pretty crazily. Dang, he just crashed. Dang, he that fast? Ain't somebody in this car? Dang. It's like he. Hold on. Was them shots coming from him or this white car? Oh. Dang, he gone. This got to a holy shit. They catch him? All over a cell phone. What'd he do? Why he walk like that? What the? Is he dyslexic? Like, is he having a brain aneurysm? Speak English. You stupid motherfucker. That's how they be talking. Larry Bryant was charged with the following: aggravated assault on a police officer, fleeing and attempting to elude. Well, yeah, that should be fleeing and eluding, not attempting to. Well, I guess attempted to elude 'cause he wasn't driving that fast. Driving under the influence, distracted driving, driving without a license, possession of a firearm, bribed by a probationer. Wouldn't that mean by a convicted felon? What you mean aggravated assault on a police officer? That should be shouldn't this charge should really be attempted murder. He tried to kill y'all. He shot at y'all. Well, maybe they do it different in Georgia, I guess. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Yeah, they dicked him. You what? Yeah, that police officer, his ass talked like fucking mushmouth from nigga talk like mushmouth from Fat Albert. I got about a who? What is he saying? Alright, let's go. It's my man's chains for real. What was the video name again? From my man's Bryson. Called like relatable things. I think I reacted to that though, right? Didn't I? Relatable things, or was it first day of school I reacted to it? High school in a nutshell. That was 2 years ago. I'm gonna react to should I do the internet in a nutshell or kids in 2025? I'm gonna do kids in 2025. This video is titled Kids in 2025. Let's see what Chain's been up to. Okay, that's throwback to when I was a kid. You get that Hubba Bubba gum, or you get the I think that was still Hubba Bubba. It was that Bubblicious, the one that came in the wheel that you can close up. That was tough. All for a quarter. Ratio. What? Yeah, if we being all the way serious, 2020 probably was the start of it probably was the start of the downfall of kids being like brain rot idiots. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being 100, well, probably not even. Well, yeah, I guess you can say 2020, maybe even 2019, when pretty much when TikTok popped off. Because I came from my move. I low key had thought about it. I want to say a couple years ago, and I still think about it now. Like, bro, the amount of kids that are probably on TikTok or that are on TikTok every day, and they probably go to school and talk about what new video they saw on TikTok. That was not a like when I think about it and how much it wasn't a thing when I was in school, bro. Like, and I graduated in 2018. TikTok was not a thing in 2018, bro. At least, yeah, not to my knowledge. TikTok was not a thing, bro. TikTok may have started to pop off in like certain states in 2018. Probably not even that, bro. I don't really know. But I know YouTube was definitely a thing. Not people wanting to be YouTubers, but YouTube was a thing. YouTube was a thing. Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook were all popping. Twitter included. Twitter wasn't what it was today as far as well X, whatever y'all want to call it. But TikTok was not a thing when I was in high school, bro. Wasn't nobody sitting around making like TikTok videos. They was making what was they called? I think like thrillers, and what is that other one called, bro? Trillers and Musicallys. Those was popping back then. Like when you can get on there and make your little videos, dance videos or whatever. But other than that, bro, and I never downloaded either one of them because I wasn't no dancing type fellow. But TikTok was not it when I was in high school, bro. That's crazy for me to even say that. And I'm only 25. But if you was a freshman, well, if you went to high school from 2014 and 2018, you know what I'm talking about. 2019 was, well, I can't even include them because I think TikTok popped off in 2019. At least that's when I heard about it, when I was watching YouTube. And I remember they did a whole YouTuber boxing TikTok whatever that. We can go gat for gat. What? See, I'm a stand on this, and I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. And I've said this a couple times on stream. That side of TikTok, as far as like brain rot, and I made my TikTok probably fairly recently. I would say within the past 7 months, I made my TikToks. I didn't have TikTok last year, and last year was 2024. Yeah, I made my YouTube page last year, and I made a TikTok earlier this year, pretty much because it kind of correlates with doing social media and all that. And plus, you can gain a following. But that brain rot side of TikTok, I don't see, bro. I don't know if that's because when I first made my TikTok, I started to see a lot of women on there, and I'm like, yo, okay, this look good, and it correlates to what you like. Well, whatever you liking shows up on your TikTok fairly, I guess you could say, often. It's not one of them apps where you gotta follow people and whoever you follow shows up.
It's whatever you like shows up. It's kind of like Instagram's explore page. It's what TikTok is essentially. Brain rot don't show up on my TikTok, bro. For my explore page, at least. I don't. Outside of him saying phantom tax, I don't even know what none of that. I don't know what none of the other shit meant, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. People have typed that shit in my chat before. Skibbity, toilet, Rizzler. I don't know what none of that means, bro. Like, I couldn't define it if you paid me $1 trillion. Oh my god. If this is what it's like talking to little niggas in elementary school, brother, Jesus Christ. And I wanna know like what set of kids talk like this though? Like, are there any kids who actually talk like this? Yo, Ed here. What's that word? Ed or holographic editor? What's that word, man? Yeah, vaping is also a thing that became normalized. I want to say, when did my man's had that vape? Was this? I don't know if this was pre-COVID or was this during COVID. I mean, the pandemic. Was it post or pre-pandemic? I don't even remember. But I remember my man's having a vape in his car, and he used to be hitting that bitch. And I always be looking at this nigga like, bro, why do you have a vape? Like, what is that doing for you? He's like, yeah, bro. And this motherfucker, I be getting high off this shit. I remember hitting that vape one time and feeling like, yeah, bro, never again. I hit a vape before a game. Not gonna front my move. Worst shit I ever did in my life. No bullshit. That was worse than my first time smoking a cigarette. I can't even lie. Yeah, that was them was definitely the jokes back when I was a kid. I don't know how old Chains is, but me being 25, yo mama jokes was definitely prevalent I was in back when I was in elementary. Well, yeah, I wouldn't say high school, but being in elementary school, your mama jokes was definitely prevalent for sure. I mean, yeah, I guess you can say you did get flamed for having an Android, but not really though. Like if we talking back elementary school, so if we talking like fifth, not even fifth grade, bro. I guess you could say it was more prevalent for people to get shit talked for having an Android in high school, but elementary, everybody didn't have phones. So if you did have an Android, at least you had a phone, so you nobody really could talk shit to you. But high school was kind of when that started. Even then, I couldn't even say high school, bro. Maybe that shit probably started maybe junior, senior year. Other than that, nah, it wasn't really like, oh, people gonna talk big shit to you for having a fucking Android, bro. That didn't really happen too often. Unless you was the only time I consider that shit happens is if you in a friend group and your friends all got iPhones and you the only nigga with an Android. That's when people will shit talk you or you'll get flamed, I guess you could say. Motherfucker get on you about that shit. But if we talking just being in school, nah, ain't nobody gonna talk shit to you for having no Android. Unless they was like a heavy iPhone user and had the new iPhone every fucking time it came out, which was practically everybody. Shit, I knew niggas who had iPhones in fucking fifth and sixth grade. Shit, I had to wait till I graduated eighth to get to get my first phone, not an iPhone. Shit, no bullshit. Every iPhone I ever had was stolen. I stole them joints. Either I stole them or somebody stole it and gave it to me. This nigga changed stupid. Well, now Jordan was definitely. That's one thing I can say that niggas was getting flamed on whether you was in elementary or high school. Yo, kicks, motherfuckers getting the new Jordans and shit like that. If you was walking around in some like dick kicks or some weak shit, motherfuckers was getting on you about your shoes, gang. Not too much about your phone, but like materialistic clothes shit. Niggas is getting on you about that shit, bro. I can't front. Like if motherfuckers had like the latest designer, like True Religion, rock jeans, new Jordans, shit, a new pair of Tims. What would I say? I wouldn't even say Nike Techs, but like Nike jumpsuits. Just the not the suede joints, not they wasn't suede, but the regular like cloth ones, not the actual Nike Techs though. But niggas would get on you for that type of shit, but not the phone shit. But if you was wearing Mexican Jordans, good luck, nigga. Motherfuckers was baking you if you put them bitches on. Mexican Jordans, Fila's, until Fila came back and they started to come out with them Fila fits and them Fila shoes. niggas was wearing them shits. Not me, but other niggas I know was buying Fila's and shit. When Fila came back out with that shit and they had that quick surge. I don't think nobody put no Fila's on now. It's 2025. And that was in 20. Was that in 2016 when Fila came back out with that shit? That was either 2016 or 2017. Sophomore, junior year for me. Motherfuckers was wearing that Fila shit. I'm like, damn, Fila came back out with that shit, bro. And that shit fell off fast as hell, too. Yeah, but see, I guess you could say it's kind of the same thing, but the only difference, I guess you could say the difference between their brain rot and our brain rot is that Vine, Vine lasted for like, I don't want to say a year. Vine lasted for at least 3 years. I want to say. I don't know when the Vine app was created, but I remember when it popped off. I was still in elementary, and Vine got took down. Where they took the app off like the App Store and shit like that. In like 2014, 2015. By the time I was in high school, Vine wasn't a thing no more. Watching Vines was still a thing, but Vine wasn't a thing. Like, they took the app down and they got rid of that shit. But the difference between ours and theirs, Vines were only 6 seconds. You couldn't make 1 minute long Vines, 30-second Vines. You can only make 6 second. That's Vines were only 6 second videos. So if you couldn't capture somebody's attention within 6 seconds of the Vine that you made, gang, it was over with. Which is kind of it's kind of that thing where it's like that was the era where everybody could be a content creator. You kind of had to be, I guess you could say, entertaining in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, Vine and TikTok are practically the same app. Only difference is Vine they didn't up the time on their videos. Maybe TikTok when they first came out was probably like maybe you could make 30-second videos and then they upped it. Like Instagram, you could only make, I think, either 10-second or 30-second videos. I think it was 30 seconds. Then Instagram upped it to a minute. And I'm like, okay, that's dope. And now you could put like probably 5-minute, 10-minute videos on fucking Instagram now. Versus like with reels and shit like that. But shit slowly progressed. And Vine didn't really, I guess you could say they didn't really adapt with the times. Really, they got bought out, I think, by Instagram or by somebody else. Yeah, I think it was Instagram. They just took the app off. But it was different with our shit, bro. Like, we had, who the fuck was on Vine? King Batch, or Bots, King Batch. Who else was on there? Logan Paul was on that joint. Who else was on Vine? Damn. I don't think it was Spoken Reasons. Spoken Reasons might have been on Vine too. I think Emmanuel Hudson. I think Emmanuel Hudson might have been on that bitch. Him and his brother. It was a lot of people that was on Vine. Who else? Josh from Drake and Josh. He was on Vine. He had a couple Vines and shit that popped off. It was a lot of niggas, a lot of females too from that era came from Vine and shit. But bro, no bullshit. That was a different level of, I guess you could say, brain rot, and it wasn't them putting together 10-second videos that was just dumb as shit. It was, I guess you can't say it was dumb, but it was 10 seconds of entertainment, which was, I mean, 6 seconds of entertainment, which was pretty fucking cool for that time. And everybody couldn't get on Vine and make Vines. Well, everybody could, but everybody wasn't good at it. Unlike TikTok, anybody can get on that bitch and pop off. Like, nigga, I could post a fucking TikTok tomorrow and pop off on TikTok and gain a fucking 100,000 followers. And I probably got like, I think I got like 20 some followers on TikTok right now. But no bullshit. Everybody couldn't do it back then. That's the only reason that Vine, I guess you could say, wasn't as successful. Right. W video chains. W video, my guy. Yeah, I am finna get up off this bitch so I can go and upload my video, man. But I appreciate anybody who tuned in. Shit, if y'all tuned in, if y'all didn't, it is what it is. I need to give me some sleep, bro. Peace out, Twitch. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, YouTube. I'm finna get up off this bitch. I'm finna upload this video for y'all, man. I was supposed to been did it before I got on stream, but I didn't. But peace out, y'all. You dig?